Hello, my friends, and welcome to my channel. My name is Jackie. I am just waking up. It was a very long night, and it is gorgeous out tonight, or today. It's pouring rain right now, so it's the perfect time to be reading a book. We are going to get started on the last book in the Ruthless Boys of the Zodiac series. This is Warrior Fae, of course, by Carolyn Peckham and Suzanne Valenti. I am so stoked to be getting into this. I cannot explain it enough. They left us on a cliffhanger in the last book, and I'm dying right now. So we are going into this looking at 671 pages. Our main character, Elise, is in a spot of trouble right now. The boys are going to be having to work together, which we don't know how that's going to go, but hopefully they figure it out and everything ends up. I mean, they say in the author's notes at the end that this series was always meant to have an HEA, so hoping that Elise gets hers. If everything goes the way that I think it's going to go, I'm really excited. I've been sitting here trying to guess like who is starting all of this, who's behind all the craziness, what exactly happened with Gareth, what's going to happen between Ryder and Dante, because obviously with them having their separate, gangs, their clans, their, the brotherhood, it makes it so that they cannot truly be friends, but they're definitely like they're not friends, but they're friends. They're mutual acquaintances that hang out together, that pretend that they don't like each other, but they're willing to help each other for the good of Elise. So we're gonna see how that plays out. I'm so stoked. So I'm going to go ahead and get into this. I appreciate you guys so much. If you could, make sure that you hit the like and subscribe button down below and stick around for the rest of this video. Of course, this is my spoiler-free one, so you're not going to have a whole lot of spoilers. But if you're into that, make sure that you back out, go to the other one. I will for sure have a video up on spoilers because I'm going to need to rant about what's going on in here. So, anywho, time for me to get started. Hello, friends. I am officially on page 235 of Warrior Fae. I'm really enjoying it so far. And we got done with some pretty intense stuff. So now we're working on, the calm before the storm. Because we've got a storm coming in this part for sure. I mean, look at all this dark right there. There's going to be a lot of changing out point of views, so that's going to be interesting. I will say there was a couple of little twists and turns in there, and I'm enjoying that also. So I'm going to get back to the book, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Hello, friends. I am super excited. I am all of 454 pages through Warrior Fae. I'm moving a little bit slower than I would have liked, but it's not because of the book. It's just because things have been chaotic at my house. So the book's actually moving quite quickly. It's very enjoyable. We've got Elise. She's, doing her thing, coming into her own. I don't have a ton left, so we will see how that works out. The main baddies are doing terrible, terrible things. Everybody else is trying to survive in true Solaria fashion. We've had some new and exciting players in the game. I'm frustrated that they chose who they chose, but it makes sense in the long-term aspect of it. So, and I don't understand how their news system works. Like, I understand how it works. I just don't understand why it's not more, I don't know, more something. We're missing something, you know, like everybody's getting news, but nobody's getting news. It's all crap. So, I don't know. So, anywho's, I am going to finish the last, well, we're on 254, and there is a total of 671. We've got 218. I don't know. We've got 200 and something pages, 200, right around 220 left. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to read that, and then I'll get back to you. I will be having a overall ranking and spoiler video after finishing these, so that way you can see first to last how that works, how that, you know, how every book comes out. I'll include how many chili peppers we got for each of the books and so on. So hopefully that way everything can be explained properly. And obviously I can't do, or I'm not doing spoilers in this video, so, you know, we'll have to move forward in the next video, and I'll go ahead and tell you about all the fun things that happened in this one that I'm dying to tell somebody. So anyways, I'm going to get back to reading. I will talk to you guys soon. Hello, friends. I am so very happy to tell you that I have just finished Warrior Fae, and oh my gosh, this book, like, it was amazing. So I did end up giving it a 4.75 on Fable and a 4 on Goodreads, just because Goodreads doesn't allow for that extra half. And to me, it was just short of that 5 stars. I did give it a 3.5 on the chili pepper scale because it got a little bit spicy in there, which, I mean, you got one main FMC and then 4 MMCs in a reverse harem. You knew things were going to be spicy going into it. I will say everything got wrapped up nice and neat in this little bow, this little box. It was fantastic. So I do want to reiterate, if you have not read this book, read this book, please. Like, absolutely read this book. Of course, you're going to want to start with Dark Fae and then Savage Fae, Vicious Fae, Broken Fae, but so worth it. Now, I am really, really happy to be done with this. It didn't give me quite the feels that I was expecting. It didn't give me all of the emotions that I was expecting. And that part was kind of but I am glad that I did get some backstory on some of the things that I had read previously in Zodiac. So this kind of pulled everything together really nicely. Anyways, I am going to go ahead and I'm going to make the video for our spoiler episode. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, anything, if you've got, you know, any ideas for any upcoming videos that you'd like to watch, please let me know. Comment down below. Make sure that if you haven't already, like and subscribe, and I will see you real shortly. I think I am going to go ahead and we are going to start the Chronicles of Narnia in the next one. So hope to see you guys then. Bye.